Welcome to Breaking the Ice, a look at how new immigrants leave their home countries to make a new home in Bellevue. Today on Breaking the Ice, Olga talks about how she, her husband, and their dog moved to the USA 2 years ago from Perm Russia. It was a long, emotional journey, but she is happy now to be living in Bellevue, her new home. Today, Olga also talks about having to adjust to her new life and about how some people like to stereotype Russian people.
I remember my first cultural shock about people who started to smile at me on the American street. So I think I behaved like, whoa, are they smiling to me? Why? I didn't know that guy, even that woman. But later on, I've realized it's just a cultural code. When you don't know each other, you just go in and you smile just because you feel friendly to this person. You are not angry at him or her, and that's why you're smiling. But in Russia, our cultural code is quite different. So we are very neutral to each other in a routine day life. So we're not smiling. But it doesn't matter that we are not smiling at all. It means that when we build the first acquaintance, when we build the first relationship between each other, then we start to smiling, we start to hug each other, just because we feel that, oh, I know this person and I need to smile to him or to her. When the unknown person on the street trying to smile at you, we feel in Russia, and I personally felt it too, that he or she is trying to take advantage of you, trying to sell something to you, or just dishonest with you. So that's the main thing, what we're thinking when unknown person is smiling at us. But now I feel that it's just, oh, good morning, have a great day, so that's it. I think my mom changed it too, this perception too, when she visited me last summer. Our trip to the USA was a kind of adventure. We came here 2 years ago, my husband, Mikhail, I, and our dog, Stormy. It was a very long flight, 24 hours. We didn't spend the entire 24 hours period on the plane, but it was 7 hours till Frankfurt from Perm, my home city, then 6 hours, I believe, layover, then 12 hours or something, or 11 hours to the USA from Frankfurt. And so, of course, it was hard to leave our family. All our relatives were crying, and we crying too. We came here. We looked like exactly barbarians because we wearing our down coats according to the weather back in Perm, and people here were wearing shorts, t-shirts, sandals. Even kids were in the summer sandals, and it was the end of November 2011. It was the first look as barbarians. Then we came to Bellevue by a taxi from SeaTac Airport, and we had to buy some food for our doggy. We realized that we couldn't find the necessary brand, what we're looking for. And we asked the clerk, the store clerk, about, so how can we find a can of dog food? And he told us, oh, it's on that shelf. And but by the way, if you need some information about homeless services, I can help you with that. And my husband and I, we just glanced at each other. We couldn't smile anymore because we were so tired, and we couldn't say anything to this store clerk. We were just surprised that for the first time, the first day in the USA, we looked as a homeless but at the same time, my husband came here as a well-educated software engineer, and he was hired by the Microsoft at that time. I'm trained journalist, but I graduated my university back in Russia, and definitely I can speak and write and do my job in Russian, but in English it's quite different for me because I'm not a native speaker. And I've tried to apply here for several jobs, but most of the time I'm getting just a letter from them that, oh, I'm sorry, we considered your personality, your resume, but we've decided to going forward to another candidates, but please stay with us and look for another positions which we will offer you later on. But the problem is that I never got the feedback from my companies which I try to employ, which I try to apply. And that a little bit scares me because I want to work on my skills. I want to know what should I improve to be a competitive job seeker. If I would have speak about the stereotypes about Russians, all my American friends were very nice with me, so they didn't try to bring their stereotypes about Russians to our conversations. I remember that later on, when we knew each other much better than in the beginning, they started to ask me, so is that true that you are drinking vodka every day? And I try to explain them, actually this stereotype is very hurtful for us because we are not, but it's really hurtful. It's not a joke for us. They apologizing, and I said, it's okay, it's fine, you never know, and if you didn't have Russians in your circle before, how could you know about that? What else? Probably about the cold. Oh, you're from Russia, it's always cold over there. And I said, we have so big country, it's just huge, and of course, we have a lot of time zones and we have a lot of different regions, and some of them, so it could be very, very hot in the summertime. When my mom came, she was scared. I think so, when somebody is trying to speak with her on the street. Then she realized it's just a norm. It's a social norm how people are communicating inside a society. And she started to speak with them back, but they speak with her in English, and she responded in Russian because she cannot speak English. But it was kind of fun, and she really liked her trip, and she told me, oh gosh, I love Americans.